Hi, my name is Jenica Gelson, and this is my PowerPoint video presentation of my Continuous Quality Improvement Plan for the Nursing Informatics course. The Continuous Quality Improvement Framework is based on the process of implementing a series of steps in order to bring measurable change or development in any given setting. In many organizations, particularly in healthcare, the CQI model has been instrumental in the advancement of operations and processes in rendering quality and organized patient care. This presentation will cover a personal improvement project with a goal that promoted weight loss through lifestyle changes that improve dietary health and nutrition at home. By utilizing the Plan, Do, Study, Act cycle in the CQI project, the development, execution, evaluation, and modification were applied in order to achieve my goal. The PDSA cycle stands for Plan, Do, Study, and Act. According to Duncan Niehauser, the PDSA cycle is a method by which improvements can be made on a small scales and examined for success prior to continuing further changes. First, I started by identifying an area that I would like to be improved. Most days of the week, we spent money buying fast food and soda at the drive-thru during meal times. The overconsumption of fast food and soda has caused weight gain and increased expenditures on our monthly food budget. In a typical week, we consume non-nutritious foods 5 days out of 7. According to an article by Wynn and Powell, the effect of fast food consumption is associated with higher daily total energy intake and poor diet quality. Moreover, the recommendations from the 2015-2020 Dietary Guidelines for Americans by the USDA revealed healthy eating practices promoted health and wellness, aided in preventing chronic diseases, and helped people maintain a healthy weight. Thus, my long-term goal for this improvement project was to improve dietary health and nutrition at home, as evidenced by weight loss secondary to a reduction of caloric intake. My global aim was to reduce the consumption of non-nutritious foods at home to once every 2 weeks. I expected that by working on this problem, we would improve our overall health and well-being with weight loss and reduce food spending costs. It is important to work on this in order to maintain optimal health in reducing the health risks such as obesity, diabetes, hyperlipidemia, and hypertension. In order to understand the process and make it easier, a fishbone diagram was created. The fishbone diagram is useful for understanding the causes of the effect that you're trying to change. The effect goes at the head of the fish. One factor that stood in the way are the time constraints related to a busy and hectic schedule, with being a full-time graduate student and working at the hospital. Another factor is handling the responsibilities of taking care of 2 young children at home. Cooking healthier meals at home associated with grocery shopping, food preparation, and washing dishes can also become time-consuming. The use of a process map is a helpful tool serving as visual aid and diagram for all the members of the team to have a better understanding of the workflow and other processes that take place. A process map or flowchart is also important in highlighting areas for improvement. The aim needed to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. My specific aim was to lose half a pound to 1 pound a week by consuming home-cooked meals only and no fast foods. The desired results would be evidenced by a reduction of daily calorie intake and removing fast food in my diet. Making changes by avoiding fast foods and opting for more nutritious diets are beneficial in order to achieve healthier eating habits. Practices such as cooking meals at home and selecting healthier food choices using online resources are effective in meeting the goal. In order to maximize the success of implementing the Quality Improvement Project, it was important to obtain the help and encouragement of my team members. My husband was an important member who fulfilled various roles throughout the improvement process. He participated in household duties that included grocery shopping and taking care of our children. Other members included my sisters. Beginning the week of March 18, 2018, I measured my weight using a scale every week during the pre-intervention week 1 and intervention weeks 2 and 3. I also kept track of my daily calorie intake using a calorie counter mobile application, MyFitnessPal. The due phase commenced during the 1-week pre-intervention period. I recorded the baseline data for the PDSA components, and I weighed myself using a scale and logged my food intake each meal using the mobile app, MyFitnessPal. The average number of fast food meals consumed daily was 1.71. Additionally, the average calorie intake in a day was about 2,180 calories. After evaluating the results obtained from the 7-day pre-intervention period, my action plan included the 2-week intervention period after the first week. I continued to weigh myself using a scale each week and continued logging my food intake using the MyFitnessPal app. More importantly, I strictly prohibited myself from consuming fast food and only consumed meals prepared from home. During each mealtime, I allotted 30 minutes to 1 hour of my schedule to prepare, cook, and eat the meal. For example, 7:30 to 8 o'clock for breakfast, 12 to 1 o'clock for lunch, and 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock for dinner. I also asked additional help from my partner with food prepping, grocery shopping, or cooking the food. Moreover, in order to help with time management, I set reminders on my phone to also remind me when it was time to prepare and cook the meals. The results from my action plan is shown here in the control chart. Based on the results, the average calorie intake in a day was about 1,363 calories without the consumption of any fast food meals during the 2-week intervention periods. The average weight loss during the intervention period was 1.2 pounds. Based on the results above, I was successful in the elimination of fast food meals during the intervention period. I was also successful in reaching the targeted weight loss goal of 1/2 to 1 pound weight loss each week, making the CQI project a great success. The global aim of the CQI project was to reduce the consumption of non-nutritious food at home to once every 2 weeks. I was able to achieve and surpass this goal by completely abstaining from fast food consumption, which resulted in a lesser caloric intake each week. With a decreased caloric intake, I was able to acquire the weight loss each week as postulated. Reflecting on the results, I believe we improved our overall health and well-being with weight loss and also reduced food spending costs at home, which could be also implemented in another PDSA cycle. Another variable that could be implemented in future CQI projects is an exercise regimen in conjunction with healthy eating practices. Thank you for viewing my PowerPoint video presentation.